Drink it in, lads. Drink it in, lads and ladies. Drink it in. Today is the day. Welcome to episode 71 of Series 6 of Master League Story Mode. Just enjoy it. Yeah. 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 Oh yes, welcome aboard everyone. Matthias, Kakarot, Aaron, welcome aboard. Today is the day, tonight is the night. Ponte Preta, destiny awaits. Oh my god. And it is suitably hot Brazilian style weather here in the UK. But we start off our journey tonight. Actually it's at the Konami Stadium, so I don't know where that is. But we are taking on, first of all, the first of two big games. Let me know in the comments. Great to see you all here. Yusuf, Liam, Matty, Dubs, Ricardo. Welcome to all of you. Which game is most important to you tonight? Is it the league? Or is it the cup? Libertadores or Serie A? I'm undecided. I want to win both of them, obviously. Copa Libertadores would be incredible, but yeah, I think I would be inclined to agree with you, Matthias. The league is the one that we want to win, and that is the second game of this episode. First of all, though, we're taking on Harmanucci. Colombia's Harmanucci. They're a good side. We'll take a look at them in a minute. We'll take a look at the sides. But yeah, huge episode tonight. I'm already getting the sweaty hands. You know it's serious business when the sweat has begun before the game has even started. Before we get there, shall we remind ourselves, just a quick look back at the route that we took to get here, just while everyone turns up. We started. Did we start in the qualifiers? No, we qualified automatically because of our standing. Mark, welcome aboard, mate. Get the talc on the hands. Honestly, this is a talcum powder moment if ever I've had one. So we started in the group stages and we topped our group, didn't we? Oh, we did very well. We beat River Plate. Did pretty well. Only lost one in the group stage. We moved into the knockout rounds. Round of 16, we overcame Corinthians. Yeah, that was a tight one, wasn't it? 1-0 against local rivals, league rivals as well. Feels like an age ago, doesn't it? Solo, welcome aboard, mate. Welcome to everyone. This is a monumental episode in this series. Everything happens tonight. Everything could go wrong. We could lose everything. All of this work could be for nothing. We could come away with absolutely zero. Zilch, nada, niet. Hopefully not, though. Quarterfinals. We overcame Traperzo. Ooh, that was a big one. That was a tight one as well. 4-3. Semi-finals, Diaz Grecchio. Another fake team. It was disappointing to get two fake teams in a row, but you have to play the teams in front of you. And that's where we are going to start tonight. Actually, I'll be interested to see while we're here. Do we have anyone in the runnings? I imagine it might be Ziggy. Oh, Bustos. Top scorer in the Libertadores. And look at that. The Macacaroni there. 3 goals for him. He's a cup player, a cup star. Do we hand him a start today? Well, we have to go and see what the team's looking like. It seems an unlikely choice from Zico, but he's certainly been a good servant for us in the Libertadores. And Bustos as well. Now, well, Bustos, should we start him? Ziggy and Alberto, not even in there. It's a straight no from Ricardo at the thought of playing Roni in the final. Probably fair. Assists. Thiago Maia with 2, Marcinho with 2, Yuri Alberto popping up with 2 assists. Who are we playing? We are playing. Who's the top scorer? Harmanucci, Torregrossa. Scored 4 in the tournament so far, so we'll keep an eye on him. But yeah, I don't think there's much else to do. Have we got any messages? No. Quidzi, Fernando back in. Should we do it then? Should we go and take a look at the team today? Fake teams are always going to be a really weird and difficult test. And I bet they've got some really good players. What is that formation? Bloody hell. Before we even look at our form, it looks like we're playing against a spammy My Club setup here. That is very, very odd. There is the Danger Man, 78 rated, Toro Grosser up top. Two decent attacking mid. This is a very good side. The only player in there that stands out as being a bit weak is the goalkeeper. They are playing... Oh, they've got a lot of goalkeepers to choose from as well. Yeah, 6 goalkeepers. 6 goalkeepers. Wow, okay. I feel like they're already getting in our head here, getting under our skin. They've got an 80 rated right back. It's a very, very good side. And as we always say with these fake teams, these fake players, they'll have some weird stat spreads and there'll be some absolute world beaters in there. But should we do it? Should we press R2? Should we see how we are looking today? Are the lads up for it? Oh, that's bad. That's not what we were hoping for. Zico will be absolutely gutted. We're in good form. We absolutely smashed it in the last episode. Absolutely destroyed it in the last episode. Scoring goals for fun. It wasn't fun. Scoring goals because we absolutely had to, but we stood up and were counted. We scored the goals that we needed to take us back at the top of the table on goal difference. But seemingly now, the form is looking low for 3 of our key players. Now, obviously, Ziggy, that decision is pretty easy choice for us there. He comes out and Roni goes in. No, I'm only joking. Yuri goes in, but good shout there. Our top scorer in the tournament, should he start ahead of Bustos on the right? Oh, there's a few people saying that maybe he should. Matty Dubs has chimed in. He's on a blue. Kakarot says he deserves it. We'll come back to that, but MJ also on poor form. Quidzi, how you doing? Quidzi on a green. Oh, right, anyway. Luis Fernando walks in there. There's no issues at all with that for me. And Ibanez, that's the real killer for me. Brazos in a Libertadores final is not what we wanted to see. And those 3 reds on the bench, that is really, really nasty stuff. MJ has just finished his dramatic improvement. Didn't manage to make it to 80, which is a shame. What did he even improve? His passing has improved, to be fair. 74 passing. Yeah, we're sneaking up on the 75. That's where we'd like him, really, in that position. Balance 85. Never really uses it that effectively. Starting Roni, though. Surely that would be a step too far. Quidzi, though, let's hear in the comments, in the chat even. Quidzi in for MJ, move Everton out onto the left, or is that messing too much with this formula that is working pretty well for us? Doesn't change the team spirit at all. That's one to consider. Igor on the bench. We don't have many options on the bench as well. A few of these guys are a little bit tired. Davidson, welcome aboard, mate. You're here just in time for the big occasion. The biggest of all, well, no, the second biggest of all occasions. Oh, a couple of shouts for Quidzi there. Matthew says Igor in for MJ. Start Igor in a Copa Libertadores final. That is a big shout. I'm going to bring Quidzi in. MJ, I think, will be a good option off the bench. And we would love to see Quidzi. I mean, what happens if we brought in Roni? Oh, he takes us down 1, but I think Bustos starts today. Quidzi, club man, club legend. If he can score in a Copa Libertadores final, I think my life will be complete. I think I can sleep happily forever. I think that's it. I think I'm going to hands off now. 91 team spirit isn't the best that we can get. I think our full starting 11 team spirit is somewhere close to 95 at the moment. We'll take 91. But this Harmonucci side are really... They've got me worried. 5 at the back and 2 attacking midfielders, 2 strikers ahead of them. Not a lot of width. They'll be asking a lot of their right and left backs getting up and down. So maybe MJ as a impact sub with a bit of pace at the end is the right move. But this is a really, really good team. If you look at just the general spread of 70 ratings there, I think there might be a better team than us. We've got to do it. We've got to do it. What kit do we wear for the final? The throwback kit hasn't really been working for us recently. I don't want to play blue v white, blue v black though. We'll let them play in that sort of kit there. We'll play in the black and white. Oh my god. Are we going to press kickoff now for a Copa Libertadores final? I can't believe this. In which series have we ever reached an international club competition final? I can't remember. It's been a long time. Blackburn? Have we done it since then? Bristol City, maybe? It's been a very, very long time. This is one of the most important games. This is one of the most nerve-wracking single games, I would say, of this entire channel so far. This means so much to the Ponte Pretano. So much to Zico, who's brought this side up from basically nothing. So much to all the players, and so much, I'm sure, to everyone watching now. Vamos Macaca Horace, I couldn't agree more. Welcome to the stream. V's in the chat for Takuma Asano. Strap in, lads. Strap the hell in. We've got to do this. Yeah, it was Bristol, wasn't it, Matt? God, that's a long time ago. Kieran Dowell, Nigel Robertha, all of those lads. Come on, let's do this. We've got to start quickly, start strongly here. Massive occasion here at the Konami Stadium. Presumably this is being played in Japan though. Let's imagine this is Tokyo, the Konami Stadium, Tokyo. And there it is. That's not the Copa Libertadores. Is it? That's not the one that... maybe that's... It's a cup anyway. We'll take it. V is for victory. That is right. V is for victory. V is for Takuma Asano. And here we are. There are the lads. Ivan leading the side out today. What a captain he has been for us. What a rock he has been. Not a huge amount to do this season. Ibanez and Gabriel very ably protecting him from most damage, most danger in most games. We have the best defence in Serie A. We've conceded quite a lot of goals in the Copa Libertadores. But yeah, this is the real test. And there they are, the travelling fans. Huge, huge support here in Japan for Ponte Preta. They have travelled in numbers from Campinas. Not a cheap trip by any stretch of the imagination. But they're here in huge voice. Vamos Macaca. Well, let's power it back up again. Quickly, while we've got a few seconds. There it is. I'm just trying to take the pressure off here. Trying not to start the game, but anyway, right, we've got to do this now. Come on. Oh, here we go. Here we go, lads. Right, big start. Quidsi in. Oh, no Ziggy as well, and Braza starts. Oh, Fernando straight in there. Great work. To Ribeiro, Campos. Okay, it's all right. Nerves are to be expected. Oh, they like a long ball then. Oh, Campuzano, lovely work there into Fernando. Finds Quidsi. Can slip it into Yuri Alberto. Lovely first touch. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Get it into Yuri Alberto quickly and get the shots off. What Quidsi is great at, in very much the same way as Everton Ribeiro, is picking passes from that central position. And straight away there, looking to test Grau. Looking good. Oh, Alberto, quick to him there, but he gets away with it. And Ramos, we need to go into this game. Oh, Alberto, quick across the pitch there. Mayo, they do like a long ball, okay. Toro Grosso, their top scorer in the competition so far. Target man, clearly. Abner, Everton Ribeiro. Everton Ribeiro playing in the MJ position today. Yuri Alberto. Looks for Everton Ribeiro. Lovely step inside there. Ribeiro, can he get the shot off? Oh, the outside of the boot, and Everton Ribeiro gets us off the mark. It's a P-roller. He's hit that with the outside of his laces. And suddenly we're up here. I would say goalkeeping error. I'd say poor defending, but we've done it. We're off the mark straight away. 8 minutes, 8-minute goal here. And it is that man, Everton Ribeiro. He's already lifted a Copa Libertadores in his time. He's looking for another one to add to his trophy collection here. He has scored crucial goals for us at the end of the season. Yuri Alberto, great hold up there. You've got to say poor defending here. Oh, he rides that challenge really well. And the 63 rated keeper, yes, Solo. Lovely stuff. He couldn't get down quick enough It's not the prettiest goal we'll ever score. Yuri Alberto stayed strong there. Let's take a look here. He's done well to stay on his feet. It's not really even the best connection. But yeah, absolutely agree, Matt. A scorer of very important goals. He scored a couple of massive ones in the last episode to not only win us games, but give us that goal difference that we needed. And now he's got us off the mark here at the Konami Stadium. Oh, come on. Let's keep the pressure on them. Yes, the fridge is in there. Oh, he's done well. Oh, I somehow found Yuri Alberto. Oh, they just can't seem to get to us. Oh, Abner sends Moso for a cornetto. Tim Ribeiro, the goal scorer. Oh, Campuzano. Marcini's offside. Yeah, okay. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, he must be thinking. Mark, you're right. He must be thinking, out of all of the 6 goalkeepers, I've picked the one that's going to let one just trickle past him into the net in the first 10 minutes in the biggest game in our club's history. Manager's got to be gutted. We can't take our eye off the ball here. This is a team that likes to pump it long. We've never struggled against teams who like to do that. And there it is again. Gabby No Goals absolutely loves this sort of match. Everton Ribeiro now. Bustos has made a good run. Oh, he looks for Yuri Alberto. And there it is again, the long ball. I suppose if you keep doing that, one of them might work. Oh, lovely work, Marcinio. Campuzano finds him. Marcinio inside, looking for Alberto. Oh, Bustos. Just to get the shot away. Campuzano will keep it alive. Everton Ribeiro. Oh, that's gorgeous. Get out of the way. Oh, Everton Ribeiro again in the same position he was last time. Gets the shot off. This time, Grau gets a touch. Gets hands to it. And it's been all Ponte Preta so far. The first goal has calmed the nerves. Oh, and that's a big challenge there. Referee waves it on. Luis Fernando looks to get involved. Toro Grosso into a dangerous position. No! Let's not have any more of the defensive errors that we saw in the last episode. Campuzano, lovely ball into Quidzi. Keeps it alive. Yuri Alberto back into Jimmy Quids. Has to go wide here. Back to Marcinio. Time to look up. Alberto's offside. Doesn't make it through to him anyway. Campuzano, Ribeiro. Oh, almost gets away. Potential break on here. Toro Grosso, the danger man, battles well with Marcinio. What have they got up their sleeves, the Colombians? That's a lovely ball. Oh, Braz, you got it yet? You got it. Oh, been well away. Bustos misses out there, but Quidzi will get to that. It's on it in a flash. Darts forward here. Oh, lovely ball into Yuri Alberto. Could it be number 2 here? Oh! Yes! And Quidzi slips him through. And it's the young Brazilian Yuri Alberto who gets the second here for Ponte Preta. 'Cause it's always Yuri Alberto, Yuri. And the travelling fans go absolutely mad. And this Harmonucci defence looking very, very lightweight. How have they made it this far? Yuri Alberto looking like prime Adriano at the moment, the way he's shrugging off these defenders. It's a good ball through from Quidzi. Just delayed it long enough. And the pink boots of Yuri Alberto grab a second here. There it is. Let never be forgotten that Brasseries battling created that. David Braz, the Brazzers, stepping up. They are still going long. And David Braz will be very, very happy if that continues. He's not a sort of player who wants to be dealing with tricky players on the floor. And Yuri Alberto in now to get his... almost get his third there. And to totally write this one off. Look at that, Quidzi involved. Back heel. Lovely touch. Incredible pass there to find Bustos. The first touch just took it away from goal. The keeper does well there. They really are struggling here. Ponte Preta enjoying themselves. Quidzi, he's up for it. Oh, could have fallen to him there. Got to feel Harmonucci need to change tactics. They need to try or do something different in these. Oh, that's a lovely bit of play there. And now Pedro. Oh, plays through. Almendros. Ivan off his line. Oh! Wow, 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 wow. There it is. That's what can happen. A warning shot there from Harmonucci. The Colombians through on goal there. Ivan in no man's land, really. Didn't quite make that decision early enough. And the goal there really could have changed the trajectory of this game. We've looked confident and comfortable so far. Really don't want to be conceding poor goals like that. Loads of space in the midfield here. Alberto on the turn. Oh, clever. Looking for a Ribeiro. Run from midfield. Oh, that's poor. Bustos. Just a slip in Quincy. Oh, he made a good run. Made a very good run. You've got to feel that their formation, which is really weirdly balanced, is playing into our hands here. It's giving us loads of space and time in the midfield. Quincy, Campuzano, just to slowly go about their business. And Marcinho finds Quincy again. He's finding all sorts of space here. Lays it off to Everton Ribeiro over to the box. Oh, it's a very good effort there from Everton Ribeiro, but this time the keeper is equal to it. Braz gets up well, and it's going to roll out. 38 minutes on the clock here, and we are looking very confident. Quincy having a lovely time. Oh, that's a great bit of delay there. Marcinho with the early ball. Yuri Alberto lurking at the far post. Falls to Abner here. Oh, just a little bit less, and that would have been the ultimate Roberto Larcos goal to kill this one off in the first half. That was very close. Good ball in there. Came out. Oh, Abner. Just a fraction less. And that would have surely been rippling the back of the net. Bursting the back of the net there. It had the dip. Had the direction. Come on, a third before the half. And surely this game is all ours. Brazzers. Yes, big. Oh. Toro Grosso, danger man. Oh, Luis Fernando giving away a cheap free kick there. And a yellow card? Hang on, ref. Have a word. That's absolutely fine. In Brazil, we'd have no problems with that. I don't know where this ref's from. Don't know where he's from. He looks angry. That is cheap, though. Certainly cannot afford to lose a man in this, so we need to be careful. Pedro with a weird one. Comes back out. Campuzano gets a foot in. Colombian player up against the Colombian side. He'll be well up for this one. Lasema, ball inside. Campuzano across. Toro Grosso on the turn. Lovely effort. Couple of warning signs for Ponte Preta in this half. It's not all been our way. That's a lovely little touch there from Yuri Alberto. Oh, why did you stop, Yuri? Oh, that's poor. No, we'll keep it alive here. Whoa, big challenge there. Absolutely colossal challenge there. Surely the referee is going to dish out another yellow for that one. Luis Fernando, yellow card. Got maybe the tiniest sniff of the ball there. In fact, he's unhappy that it was even given as a foul. Everton Ribeiro, this is within range, you've got to say. It would be something quite special to score from this distance. Oh! Oh! Off the post! Everton Ribeiro with something very special there nearly. Quincy! Oh! That would have been the ultimate way for Everton Ribeiro to stamp his authority on this game after scoring the first. David Braz, another big header from him. Even as watching from the bench, imagining what could have been. But David Braz has stepped in. He's looked very capable today against a side that likes to punt it long. They are the Colombian Stoke. Well, we've almost scored 4 or 5 today. We're having an incredible game. And so do I completely agree. Everton Ribeiro absolutely bossing it. He's had no problem moving out of his favoured position in the centre of the pitch, taking MJ's position on the left of those two attacking midfielders, and he looks very comfortable, and he is dictating this final here. And only one shot on target from Harmanucci. Hugonet, the Colombian coach, has got a lot to do at half-time. But they had a couple of chances. It could have easily been 2-1. We've got to keep the ball, keep going at them. That's the way we play. We don't sit back. Luis Fernando's doing good work. Although he's on a yellow card, we need to watch that. Just need to keep to the game plan. Marcinho, nice ball into Everton Ribeiro. Quincy, that's a lovely first time ball to find Abner. Yuri Alberto on the turn. Oh, it's crowded out. We need to get this right. Yes, good pressure. Keep it up. Let's start this half as we started the first. Abner now back to Campuzano. Quincy. Not quite got the power and speed anymore to make that sort of turn. Oh, but it's been won back here. Quincy into Bustos. Nice turn from him, but Fuego wins it. There's a chance for a counter-attack here, and that's a lovely ball through the centre. David Braz, slow off the mark. Gabriel is across. Almendros steps inside. Torregrossa. Oh, yes, Gabby. You absolute mountain. And then he puts a searching ball into Uriel. But what a touch that is. Oh, I could watch that again and again. Alberto finds Quincy. Oh, Quincy. A fraction of an inch away from stepping inside there. Selling the dummy. Whoa. That would have been the fairy tale ending there. The club hero Quincy to get a goal in the Copa Libertadores final. Now Bustos, low ball in. Alberto's there, and that's it. That surely is it here in Tokyo as Ponte Preta make it 3. And it's 2 for that man, Yuri Alberto. Ziggy on the bench. We've got to bring him on, really, haven't we now? But there we go. 'Cause it's always Yuri, Yuri, Yuri Alberto, Yuri, Yuri. I can't believe it. I'm buzzing. The adrenaline's going all over the place here. But we are now in control. We've done it. Bustos to the line, drills a low ball in, and this defence has just not been able to deal with Yuri Alberto's movement. And this has been easy, easy. We can certainly bring some players on, Aaron. I think we definitely have to give Ziggy a run out. We'd like to see Igor as well in a final. Hello, Torregrossa. Admiral Cross, no problems. Give us our ball back. Quidsy's had a lovely game. He really is a delightful player. Marcinho. Bustos on the turn. Oh, unlucky. Oh, do we give Rony a run out? A goodbye. I mean, I don't like Rony that much that I feel like he needs like a testimonial substitution appearance in such an important game. He's on the bench. We really want to play, but as we saw, Hudson finds Marcinho. Oh, through to Bustos. Oh, come on. Too easy. Too easy. Bustos makes it 4 in the Copa Libertadores final. And there we go. Patriotic Wolf, welcome aboard. What difficulty is this? We just go with regular. We go with regular. We just like to win. We like to win. So there we go. Honestly, what were we worried about? What were we worried about? Why were we worried? We're the best team in South America. We knew that. We've dominated the best league in South America. Probably the best league. It is the best league, isn't it? Bonnie, welcome aboard. Please tell me I didn't miss much. Depends how you rate or what your understanding of the word much is. We scored 4 goals in the Copa Libertadores final. So you've missed quite a bit. But now we are going to make some subs. So you're going to be here. Who do we allow on? I think I want to see Igor. Definitely want to see him have a run out. Because I don't think we're going to be able to risk anything like this in our final game of the league season. Because, I mean, we do need to think about tiredness actually for that final game. So we're going to bring Igor in here as a... yeah, we're going to do that. And I am going to let Rony play. Because he has earned it. And I think I would like... oh, do we want Ziggy to get a goal? Ooh, some people saying forget Rony. Ah, he got us, in many ways, he got us here. Alfie, I have to say, in many ways, he's the reason we got here. We had some tight games and he scored some important goals. I think he's earned it. I think Igor, club legend, hasn't had many chances to play this season, but behind the scenes, he's absolutely key to this Ponte Preta team. So he can have a run out. But the final one, I guess, probably... yeah, David Braz with the stamina. I mean, all he's done today is head it. Just heading it out. I think Arnaldo. I think Arnaldo's going to get a run out. I don't want to upset... no, let's have Ziggy. Come on. Yuri Alberto's scored a lot of goals. Let's do this. So, triple substitution here. Everton Ribeiro, player of the game so far. Thiago Real, Jimmy Quids, absolute legend of the side. And who else did we take off? Someone else. But yeah, good to let those guys get a run out. Maybe we should... Oh, Luis Fernando straight in there. We might have a chance early on here. Bustos is going to get to it. Oh, he's away from one. Oh, my God. Oh. God. They have capitulated in a way that we did not expect. For a second there I was thinking, can we square it to Ziggy? Can we square it to Ziggy? But we didn't. Okay. Fine. I don't want to say this is taking some of the shine off this game, but it is taking some of the shine off it for me. Patriotic Wolf, what has Rony done to upset everyone? Rony is a loney. Rony the loney. He's done okay. But he's always been a little disappointing. But what the hell is going on here? Oh, Mayo there. There's Mayo all over his face. And it's an easy one for Bustos. Yeah, we did put quite a lot onto that, didn't we, Phil? I did think maybe after I'd hit it that was going to go over the bar, but thankfully not. But yeah, they've been absolutely dominated here today. Ponte Preta coming into this game on the back of an incredible run of form in the league as we look to close things out. But even with that being so, this is particularly poor. Igor, Rony, Ziggy for his goal. Oh! This is just 6 defenders. I think it's basically, it's a formation issue mainly, I would say, for them. Ziggy a little bit wide there. We would like to get him a goal. The question is, I mean, we sort of just for the sake of a fair game, we probably need to start Yuri. Oh, where are you going? We need to start Yuri and Ziggy in the final league game, so they both have a chance to have a really good run at the Golden Boot. Oh, the comeback is on here. Ah, Luis Fernando, absolutely dominating today. Gabby's up. Oh, Marcino, lovely take. Bustos will get to that. Ziggy on a red arrow today. Finds Rony. Oh, look, I'm not trying to just get Ziggy to score, but, you know, if we could, that'd be great. Fernando's there, cleaning up. The celebrations have already begun here. There's going to be gallons and gallons of sake downed here. Campuzano's pulled off, and we don't have any more subs to make. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. It's the last game of the season, but still, I'd rather he didn't permanently injure himself. We are going to have to keep playing him, so that could end up being a fairly nasty injury. Igor now driving forward. Ah, just shrugs his man off here. Ziggy into the box, lovely first touch. He's only got one thing in his mind here. Oh, nearly gets inside as well. Marcinho. It's nice. Looking for Igor. Just couldn't quite find him. Oh, and Torregrossa. That absolutely subs up their performance today. They have been found out here. How they made it to the final. How they beat River Plate in the semis. River Plate was always the final matchup that we were sort of hoping for and expected. They beat us in the group. We beat them narrowly 1-0. But it was Harmonucci in the end, and it has been a harmonious, very harmonious final for Ponte Preta. We've barely broken a sweat. And now we're just trying to make sure that either Ziggy or Rony get a goal. Campuzano's still moving okay. Maybe it wasn't as bad as we thought. Ziggy played through here. It's good defending this time by Mayo. Takes his time on the clearance. Campuzano's in though. Fernando inside to the Macacaroni. Inside to Ziggy. Oh, just about. Just about. Oh, that was very close. He was onside as well. Ricardo, it was Harmonucci who knocked out River Plate in the semis, I think. Fairly certain. They made it out of our group, narrowly made it out of our group, and they made it all the way to the semi-finals, only to be beaten by this bunch of Sunday League players. Igor with the cross this time. Ziggy's there, Rise as well. Roney, oh, that's nice. Oh, unlucky. 85 minutes here. The Ponte Pretanos in great voice now. They know this is, I mean, they've known this was theirs since probably minute 8 or 9 of the game. Oh, Gabby. Come on, they're already dead. And that was a horrible foul there. Yeah, Horace, I have to agree, this is a bit of an anticlimax. To be fair, the anticlimax sort of began for me when I found out we were playing a fake team in the final. To then go on and beat them so easily, so confidently. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Independiente, wasn't it, who made it away? Maybe we played, didn't? Yeah, you're right. Kieran, has any team won Libertadores before winning their national title? You'd think they would have done, wouldn't you? I'm pretty sure Enrique, who is our Brazilian football expert, who's often in the chat, I don't know if you're here now, Enrique, informed us that no Brazilian side has ever, yes, has ever won the league and the Libertadores. But there we are. That is a collector's item there. And if any of the three players coming on we really wanted to score, it's that man Igor, who gets the 6th here today. And yeah, lovely stuff. We put him on, and it may be his last game in the black and white for Ponte Preta. What a way to end his story at this club. One of the original players. One of the players that we started with, it seems like many, many months ago. That was only, what was it, 4 or 5 months ago? 70 episodes ago. Igor has been one of the mainstays of this club, and it's a great run. And a lovely cushioned header. Legend of the side, legend of the club. He's got a goal in what will go down as a legendary final and a legendary result. The first bit of silverware this season. Can we make it to? Obviously the most important one. Oh, and Roney with a chance here. Can play in Bustos. No, that's stupid. Bustos a little bit tired there. Oh, Marcinho. Everyone's played well. Let's keep the clean sheet. Oh, just a slightly misplaced pass there. Oh, but Fernando through to the Macacaroni. Can he lift it over Grau? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. That would have been the perfect ending here. But there we are. We've done it in some style. Anticlimactic maybe, but there he is. Zico is on the pitch. He's still not got a shirt that fits, but it's all right. It's fine. And there he is. Embraces Igor. What a sweet moment that was to end the game. And there's Ziggy on the floor, Roney in with him there, Marcinho, what a performance, Bustos on there, scored many goals today, and you can see what it means to them. Playing against a fake team or not, this is the club competition in South America, and for me, in the world that you want to be winning. There is no, from the research I've done, the videos I've watched, the games I've watched, the history, there is no greater club competition. The Champions League, fine, it's alright, there's some decent sides. But the Libertadores really is quite incredible. The supporters, also the levelling effect that the competition has. It really is a competition where the minnows can win. And there we are. Great support out here in Tokyo for the final. I don't know why they'd have it in Tokyo, but they have at the Konami Stadium. And there we go. The captain Ivan, safe hands there on the trophy. Safe hands all season. Didn't have much to do today. He has been quite impressive. Dominance, absolute dominance. We've shown it all season. Not all season actually in the league. We've had some tricky ones. But as you say, Matios, that's one down, but one very, very big game to go. One huge game to go now. There's going to be no time for partying. Put the cocktails down. Get back on the plane. We've got some serious business in the league. Now, I've forgotten whether or not we are finishing the season at the Majestoso. We are, yes, the Majestoso. The Moises Lucarelli will be absolutely bursting at the seams today. But we've done it. We've done one of 2 tasks for the evening has been completed. Cause for celebration there. And there is Ivan in the post-match press conference. I can't quite believe it, to tell the truth. It's like a dream. Certainly took its toll getting here. But I want to ride this feeling all the way to the next tournament. And Ivan, little sneak preview for you there. That next tournament for you is going to be the World Cup. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. But anyway, we cannot get too excited now because the big game comes today. The big game comes today. We do have some stuff to look at though. Earnings. I wonder how much money we get for that. Does anyone want to sort of take a guess at the paltry sum that we're going to get for winning the Copa Libertadores? Answers in the chat. So there we are. World Cup is there. Quidzy down to 70 rated. We had a great game there. 6 players in the best 11 of the month and our November monthly report. Let's see how much we got. Do you think we're going to see that? Maybe it comes at the end of the season. It must come at the end of the season. Please tell me you get something for that. That's not. It can't be. Can't be there. Budgets do need improving before next season. If we are going to go for the treble, we need to start strongly. Win the Copa Brazil. What do we have in the management career? Past glories. There we are. Serie B, done. Libertadores, done. Right, before we go in, we are going to quickly just to see how we did in November. Yuri Alberto, 5 goals, 4 wins, 1 draw. Look at that. The last 2 games, last 3 games when we really needed the goals. 13 goals in 3 games. And Yuri Alberto, 5 there. Mark Ondrak, welcome aboard, mate. How's it going? It's going very well, Mark. We just won the Copa Libertadores. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you're here for us to see us doing the double. Marcinho with 3 goals. Yuri Alberto looking good. Yuri Alberto taking a lot of shots, scoring a lot of goals. We'll take that. Everton Ribeiro. 83 success rate for dribbling. That's mental. The sort of work that he does. His passing success rate is always quite low, but he's always trying that killer pass. Gabby and Ibanez, dominant Ibanez winning more in the air. David Brazdo coming in and playing very, very well when required. Let's take a quick look at the table as we go into this final game. So, if we draw, Flamengo would need to win. So if we draw 1-1, for example, we'd be on same goal difference. So they'd need to win by 4. And then it goes down to games 1, goals 4. I don't know. Basically, we cannot lose. We absolutely cannot lose. A draw might be enough. A draw might be enough, but we can't risk the draw. We cannot risk that. That would be the most soul-destroying pressing of the X button ever as we move on to the stats there. Preferably a win, Matios, yet. That is an understatement. It's going to be a 4-0 win for Flamengo if we draw 1-0. So we're playing Vitória, who are in 16th, which is good news. But Flamengo are playing bottom of the league, Avai. More good advice there, Phil. Win the game. I like it. Have you considered management? So Avai, yeah, 20th. They have conceded 62 goals this season. More than anyone else. They're a minus 35 goal difference. So if there's any team that Flamengo are going to smash 5 past, this is it. This is them. But Vitória, slightly better goal difference, minus 14. They've not been free scoring, but they're a better side. But 3 points is all that we've got to go for here. I'm just really hoping that we're not too tired. Right. Let's do this. Come on. We've scored an insane amount of goals in our last 4 games. More than 20 goals in our last 4 games. And we're at the Majestoso. Let's take a look at the sides. Right. Prayers. Oh, Ziggy on the downward arrow. Blue Yuri Alberto, though. Oh, I really wanted to start Ziggy in the final game, but we just can't risk it. Can we risk it? No, we can't risk that. Abner on a downward arrow. Oh, that's not ideal. Thiago Maia's going to have to start at left back. We don't have any other options there. Luis Fernando on a downward as well. Not ideal. V's in the chat. V's for victory. V's for Takuma Asano. I think we're going to have to start. Oh, we could start Igor at centre mid and play Campazano DMF. We could start Luis Fernando. Alfie's saying a downward arrow at Abner is still better than Meyer at left back. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't. Never start a red player. He's also quite tired as well. Anyway, Yuri starts up top. And the question is, we could play Quidsi there. He's not a very good central midfielder. Everton is a capable central midfielder. We could play him there. We could play Quidsi in the middle. It's not very defensive minded. It's not very defensively minded. That's not a. It's not an expression. I'd be concerned maybe about Campazano and Ribeiro getting overrun. MJ on a green, that's good. He's back in today looking good. Could play Igor there. 68 rated man. Play Everton in the middle. Quidsi looked good though. I'm going to go with this. 92 team spirit is okay. Oh, but Matty dubs. Igor time. Everton belongs at attacking midfield. He does. He really does. It would seem a shame to put him there. His defensive awareness. He's quite aggressive. Ball winning 49. Igor is definitely the better player there for that. All right, let's go that. We're going to drop Quidsi. We'll probably need to bring Everton off anyway. Igor starting this crucial game. I'm not sure how happy I am about that. But he scored anyway. Bustos starts today. Free scoring in the last one. Ziggy. Gutted not to have Ziggy in this final game. We can always give him a chance. Vittoria, 64 rated keeper again. That bodes well. We did well against that last time. They've got Ciara on the bench. He's a good striker. A couple of 60 rated players in there. 60 rated left and right back. Okay. Let's do this. Solo, that's a great point. When was the last time Igor did not perform? You're onto something there, mate. He's very, very consistent. Right. Oh, yeah. This is it. This is it. This is the one. And I'm sure all the train line workers 119 years ago, when they built this stadium, the Estadio Moises Lucarelli, also known as the Majestoso, the Majestic Stadium, here in the city of Campinas in Brazil, I'm sure they never really thought that they would be winning the biggest, or maybe they did dare to dream that as they built this stadium by hand, their own sweat, blood and tears going into the very foundations of this stadium, maybe they once believed that one day they would be the top team in the country. Well, it's in our hands tonight. And I think I can hear just rumbling. Yeah, I can hear it just rumbling around the corner. I think that might be the train. The Macaca train is a rumbling. That's good luck. Vamos Ponte. Vamos Macaca. Let's do this. Let's just win it in style. Let's just win it. This is absolutely huge. By far and away the most important game in the club's history. Getting tickets to this must have been like finding the golden egg. Finding a golden egg. Vittoria today. I'm sure they'll be keen to interrupt our party. They've had a long journey to get here. 1,065 miles from the city of Bahia. That's one of the furthest teams from us in the league. They've only recently been relegated. I think they were promoted with us actually from Serie B. They, like us, have never won a top flight trophy. They're not going to win one this season. There's Mauro Jr. back in the side today. It's a very old team as well, Vittoria. Actually, David Luiz started his career here, as did Hulk, as did Dida, as did Bebeto. A player that we know well. But anyway, history out of the way now. This is time for us to make our own history. Make some new history here. Vamos Ponte, let's go. Let's start strong. Yuri Alberto on a blue arrow is a huge gift for us today. Igor in as well. It'll be Igor to impress. Everton Ribeiro now. Oh, fluid start here. Marcinho looks up with the early ball. Yuri Alberto. Bloody hell. Was that a header back? Because if so, that was very, very confident. Thiago Maia, you've got to be strict in that left back position, mate. Ibanez back in the side today. Can't say that Braz did anything wrong in the last one. It's always good to have Ibanez and Gabby No goals reunited in this crucial game. The crowd noise today would be absolutely ridiculous. The scenes outside today would be apocalyptic. If you've ever gone and had a look at any Ponte Preta videos, as I have at great length. Oh, MJ, lovely work. Finds Marcinho. They keep it moving here. Marcinho looking to take on his man, but Marlon equal to it. A 0-0 draw would be really scary, wouldn't it? Come on, Igor. It's a dangerous ball. Gabby's head. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? What the fuck? Oh my god! How was... What? That was a simple header back. Fuck me. Fucking hell. No. No. Ooh. Ooh, no. Oh my god. Oh my Christ. What the sweet Mary and Joseph just happened there? Let's take a look. Simple ball over the top. Gabby No goal had time to check his watch. He's beat. That's a referee. Referee. What the? That is. That's a card. That's a foul. That is an absolute. Look at that. He's pushed in the air. That is disgusting. Disgraceful. Ivan out of position, but he was expecting the simple header back there. But that is a definite foul. The referee has put us in some real trouble there. At least it's happened early doors. But that is not the start we were after here in Campinas. There will be riots after this game. I would not like to be the referee. Thiago Maia looking for Campazano. Oh, that's a ball clearance. Everton Ribeiro gets to it. The Bustos. Oh, Bustos nearly in there. Keep pressure on here, though. Everton Ribeiro out of his feet. Yes! Come on! Straight back at him. Straight back at him. Not in our house. You do not get away with that shit. Come on! That is it. Everton Ribeiro making a last gasp dash for player of the season. There it is. The referee couldn't stop that one, you cheating bastards. Ribeiro there has attempted the ball into Bustos. The clearance is poor. It's a nice little ball there from Yuri Alberto, but his finishing in these late stages just shows the experience. He's a born winner and an experienced one. He's won competitions left, right and centre with Flamengo. That's where Zico obviously brought him in from, with the Flamengo connection. But there we go. Alright. Okay. Back to even Stevens. Let's hope the referee doesn't try us again. See, that is what should have happened. Gabby No goal does not miss headers. That's what... I knew something was up. Because he was never missing that header in any other situation. Oh, Thiago Maia, loads of time to look up here. Bustos far post! Almost gets to it. Oh. I mean, it wouldn't be a Zico game without Gabby No goals at the near post. Look at the size of the man who's marking him. Neilton, no chance. It's back here. Ibanez lurking. Ibanez lurking there for the tap-in. Oh, right. Ribeiro, the goal scorer. Oh, that's nice. Marcinho, time to look up. Lovely ball in. Alberto's lurking. Enrique, that's a foul. That's not. Bustos, lovely. Bustos into trouble. Marcinho on the overlap. Go, mate, go. Oh, Igor, that's nice. Lovely first touch. If you let it back here for Yuri Alberto. Goalkeeper goes straight through him. Referee. Yes! Or no. Yes or no. We do not score penalties. But that's good refereeing. Fine. This referee is having a bit of a mixed game, but you've got to give him that one. It's a good decision. It's a very good decision. Oh, is it a good decision? Got a lot on the ball there, you might argue. MJ has gone up to take this one. Gabriel's been booked. Must be a different. There must be a Gabriel on there. Okay, what do we reckon in the chat? Where do we put it? I think Everton. That's got to be the one. Upper right or left corner. Do we go high? Mark saying bottom left. We have not got a good record for penalties at the moment. We're going to go bottom left. Everton Ribeiro probably underhit that one. Yes! Get in there! Everton with the brace. Get in there. The crowd goes wild. And that's absolutely sums up his finishing recently. None of it's been flashy. It's just been laser guided into the corners. Don't try and put too much on it. Just rely on your God-given gifts. And that was textbook. No need to leather it. Keeper look to go down in instalments. But yeah, everything he does is a classy stroke. Completely agree with you, Aaron. Everything he does is a stroke that can make any man happy. And that was pure velvet. A finish of a strike of pure velvet. He's really come into his own end of the season. That's when you want your experienced players to stand up and be counted. And in many ways he's dragged us to this, but still far from over here. Who knows how many goals Flamengo have scored. They're by far and away the worst team in the league. They could have scored 3 or 4 by now. They're a team who likes to score a lot of goals. MJ now into this one. Has MJ done enough? I mean, he had a great last episode, MJ. We've questioned him throughout this series. Marcinho into Bustos. Oh, turns away from Felipe. And look at this raw pace here from the Argentinian into the box here. Oh, looks to move past Juan. It's out for another corner here. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's Gabriel was the goalkeeper. That's why he got a yellow card. He got a yellow card for that challenge. Yes, Ibanez, the headmaster. Oh, that's not a good touch. Arenildo. Marcinho, easy take. Marcinho streams through the centre. Now Everton Ribeiro. Oh, lovely running from him. Oh, look at that. Oh, just a little bit too much. A little bit greedy. What are we doing here, lads? Someone make a run for him. Marcinho covers the ground well. Holds him up. Oh, he's got away from us there. Andrade. Yes, Marcinho. No, Marcinho. Ibanez. Easy take. Oh, lovely distribution there. What? What's that, MJ? What's that? Okay. All right. All right. Yuri Alberto. Into Everton Ribeiro. Oh, lovely take. Around the corner looking for Alberto. Loba needed to get that right. To be a little concerned. Oh, you're going to have to get this right, Farina. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Just suddenly taking a breath here. Realising the importance of this game. Everton Ribeiro. Into Igor. Oh, steps away masterfully there. Looks for the flick inside to Alberto. Oh, the left foot finishes in the bad one. Marcinho's there. Gets a foot in. Almost. Almost. That would have been a good goal there. Good work there from Igor. That's a lovely ball there. Lovely little touch. Sort of a back heel push. Big fan of that. Couldn't quite finish it off there, Yuri Alberto. Another goal before the half would certainly calm the nerves here for Ponte Preta. It's going to be Marcinho with the outswinger. Oh, it's a good one. Bustos is there. He rises well and puts it over the bar. The smallest man in the box. Very nearly getting his head to that one. He scored a lot of goals for us, Bustos. Scored a lot of goals. Not necessarily important or particularly good goals. He scored a lot of tap-ins. But he's been a good signing. Would Asano and Ziggy have got us here without the additions of Alberto and Bustos? I think they probably would. But it might not have been quite as comprehensive in some games. MJ, they're losing out. Oh, Igor, the bully boy. Oh, Alberto, that's a foul. 38 minutes gone. We're certainly controlling this one. In any other situation, if we didn't have the whole league on the line, this wouldn't even be a game we'd consider to be a difficult one. Oh, that's nice. MJ again losing out though. It's not having a great game. Alberano couldn't get to that one. High ball here. Gabby says thank you very much. Oh, bit sloppy now, bit sloppy, and there's space here for Arenildo, even as a cross. He does that so well. He just makes everything look so easy when it comes to defending. Oh, they're making it hard for us. Everton there, losing possession. Struggling to keep the ball in the centre here. Let's not celebrate too early, lads. I'm sure Zico will be keen to remind them of that in the changing room. With half-time nearly upon us. Igor into Bustos. Oh, lovely flick there, Ribeiro. Oh, Yuri Alberto. Lobber does really well. Gets a... Oh, my God. Oh, no! No! The first touch wasn't great. Everything went wrong for everyone there. Dear me. Did well to get ahead of Alberto. Miscommunication there. Oh, the touch just took it wide. Just took it wide there. Yuri Alberto. The most natural goal scorer in this team, maybe. Missing essentially an open goal. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt us. And they'll have one final chance here before the end of the half. No, they won't. Marcinho will take it down. And already, the celebrations will have begun here in Campinas. There's still time to go. But 2 goals in the first 20 minutes from Everton Ribeiro. Makes things a little less scary than they were in the 10th minute. And even Snoozer would have scored that one, Horace. That's big. That's big. That's fighting talk, Horace. Ziggy would have scored that. Snoozer, that takes me back. I really wanted him to do well. Anyway, 1 shot on target from Vitória so far. An absolute gift for them. Zico now, what will he be saying to his side? He'll just be saying, look, we've got to this point by playing our football, by being the best passing side in the league. Let's keep doing it. Let's entertain the fans and score another 5 goals. That's the only advice I imagine he'd have. But, you know, the tension, but the excitement now will be palpable in the stadium. We are now only 45 minutes away from a historic first top-flight title for Ponte Preta, the oldest footballing team in Brazil, and a side that has championed racial equality. First team in Brazil to feature black players, and to this day, and it's very relevant obviously in the current climate, and it was one of the big reasons that we chose Ponte Preta right at the beginning of this series. It just makes it all the sweeter if we are able to finish this half as champions. The macaca, the gorilla that is the crest, is the mascot of this side. Comes from the monkey chants that had plagued Ponte Preta's fans and players over the years. They've turned it into a symbol of the club. And now, and now we're about to turn that macaca into a symbol of victory, a league-winning symbol. Hopefully. After that monologue, let's not have them score. Marlon. Marcinho defending high up the pitch there. Gabby no goals for the millionth time this season. We'll head that one back where it came. And MJ, that is a clever ball into Everton. First time ball looking for Yuri Alberto. It's unlucky. Marcinho keeps it alive. We're showing the same control in this half as we did in the first. It's not the ball though. Igor has had a good game. Sure, he didn't expect to be playing in this one. Such a scrappy player, I love him. He's a really good player. Alongside Ziggy, he is certainly the player in this series that plays well above his overall rating consistently. Everton Ribeiro, it's a lovely ball to find Thiago Maia. Standing left back today, Lobber with the big shoulder. It's just over an hour gone here. We would love to see Ziggy get a goal here in the final game of the season. But for now, the important thing is the 3 points. We are not yet at the enjoy ourselves stage here. A goal from the visitors could still make this very, very scary. Let's just concentrate here. Campuzano finds Yuri Alberto. Back to Everton Ribeiro. Another absolutely huge game for us. This is patient build up here. You're looking for Everton Ribeiro again. Very patient build up. Whoop! Don't let him go. Don't let him go. It's alright. It's alright. There we go. Chagamai now into MJ. Ah, that was not actually at all the person I was passing to there. MJ having a bit of a mare. I think Quidzi is coming on now. Gabriel. What a signing he's been. Everton Ribeiro as well. We signed Everton Ribeiro for a criminally low fee. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been 8 or 9 million real. This is a big chance here. This could be a turning point in the game as he steps inside. Arenildo. Oh, Thiago Maia. Huge block there. Central. Igor, what are you doing? Yes. Makes amends instantly there. Oh, looks to play Yuri Alberto through. Do need to make some subs there. Whenever it goes dead. Ribeiro winning headers. Winning headers and breaking hearts today. Campuzano through. Oh, the ball was on there. Oh, Igor. Really could do with making some subs. Right, let's make some subs. Right, Everton is always going to need to come off actually, so MJ is going to play the rest of the game. Quidzi can come in. And we're going to go 2 up top there. And Arnaldo. Yeah, it'd be good to have Arnaldo given a run out here in front of the fans in this crucial game. We'd all love a goal from Ziggy to seal the title. That would be the dream end to this season and this incredible run. We can taste it now. We can taste victory. It's still not done yet though. Arnaldo on. The man with the neck of a rhino. He's not featured much this season, but he has been a capable stand-in when required. And MJ now will bring it forward. Ziggy makes the dummy run outside of him. Looking for Alberto. It's a poor ball. Quidzi back inside. It's very, very scrappy. It's been a scrappy game. It's not been our best game. Especially after the start we made. Oh, MJ. That's a big hit there. Couldn't quite get to his feet first. We knew they were going to park the bus, make things difficult for us. And they're showing that here. If we can keep it at 2-1, then the title is ours. Quidzi into Yuri, just about gets there. Campuzano couldn't quite stretch for that one. Looking for the early ball there. We're a little bit light at the back there. It's slightly worrying. MJ into Quidzi. Great to see him still performing at such a high level. Oh, lovely. Looking for Ziggy. Wasn't exactly making the best run there, but anyway. Campuzano. They are really just sitting back here. MJ scoops one in, looking for Quidzi. Yes! No! Oh, come on! What a finish that would have been. What a finish. Made the run. No one could catch him. Let it fall. Oh, just flashes it across the face of the goal. That would have been the dream ending. That's what we're all here to see. Quidzi getting the winner. 4 minutes left here though. Oh, Yuri Alberto has snuck in. Yuri Alberto now to win us the league with a cheeky chip. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, what a dramatic end that would have been. MJ. Oh, free kick, ref. Ref. No. No, you're not allowed to catch us now. I'm not finishing this game on a draw. I refuse to be pressing X to see if Flamengo have done it. Eagles in there, yes. Ziggy now on the turn. Oh, the ball is behind Campazano, but he will get there. And that's it. We've done it. We've done it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. We've done it. Yes. Champions of Brazil. For the first time in their history. It's done. It is done. Thank you to everyone for joining me for this historic occasion. As we said, it couldn't happen to a better team. Not just the side that we've built, this incredible team of great youngsters, of old veterans, of Ponte Preta legends. It couldn't have happened to a better football club as well. A true community club. We've always looked to fight back against racism, against inequality. And there is no more deserved team in Serie A than Ponte Preta. And there is Ivan lifting the trophy here at the Majestoso as well. It couldn't have happened in any better way. And there we are. Quidzi at the front. Igor in the centre. Who thought he would play in the final game? Abner unlucky not to play. Ziggy unlucky not to start. But we've done it here. And the celebrations will go on long into the night here in Campinas. And there is Yuri Alberto celebrating next to MJ. This guy is full of confetti and excitement and beer. Oh, we did it. We did it, everyone. Yes. And the Club World Cup will be our next Ponte Preta action, which I guess will be the beginning of next season. But there we go. We dominated. God, that early goal had me really quite scared. Let's take another look at what could have been. Imagine if this had been the goal that cost us the Brasileiro. A horrendous foul there on Gabriel by the Vitória player. But as we have done all season, we dug deep, as we had to do at the end of this season. As Flamengo took, let's not forget, just 4 games ago, Flamengo took the top position from us. And we had to battle our way back. We had to score an incredible amount of goals to get there. But we did. And you really have to put a lot of the late season performances down to this man. Ex-Flamengo man. I mean, what will it have meant to him to score the important goals to beat his own club, his old club, to it in the end. And also to put away the penalty. We did it. We did it, everyone. And you were here to watch it live. Congratulations. And everyone who's watched this back, special shout out to everyone who has watched these hour-and-a-half long episodes twice a week and has stayed up to date with this series. You really are. I just love you all. I really do love you all. Maybe I'm just a bit emotional now because 70 episodes in, we've done it. We've won the double. I never thought we'd win the double. I thought maybe we'd win the league. But I didn't really think that we would ever win the double. But we did. We did it. And Everton Barrow, man of the match performance in the final game of the season. Is that going to be enough for him to win player of the season? That's the question. But we've done it in the end. Nephilim, thanks mate. GG to you. Alfie, it's been an honour. It's been an honour to have you along for the ride. Horace, are we having another season? Yeah, we can have another season. We've got the Club World Cup to win. And we've got to win the treble. So we've got to start the next season very, very strongly. But first of all, we have a small matter of the World Cup. But we'll get to that in future episodes. But we are going to end this episode now by having a quick look at our end of season stats. And maybe deciding, oh, look at that. Flamengo winning 3-1 against the Vi. So if we'd lost, we'd have lost. If we'd lost, we'd have lost. If we'd drawn 1-1, I think we just about would have done it. But it would have been very, very close. Ian, the Claremont job is open. Oh, that's tempting. We could always move. We could move. We could move. That's a decision to be made. What a season this has been. And what a team. I've come to really love this team. 2 points in it, though. I mean, that is as close as it gets. 2 points in it. 3 goal difference. It was a 2-horse race from halfway through the season. Gremio finishing 23 points behind us. Matios, I think Yuri and Bustos honestly changed this side. I think they did. They were big signings. We almost got to the point where we didn't really know what we were going to do. There were other players we looked at. Ian, you tried to shop me a £5 for the champagne, not accepting tips. I don't know. thank you anyway. Even the metaphorical champagne is, I love you for it. But there we go. Tight table. But we did it in the end. And we didn't stop battling. Team of the season. Oh, team of the season. Do we want to have a guess? I think I saw maybe at least 2 in there. At least 2. I'll give you a few minutes to have a think. Who's it going to be? It's got to be Ziggy, surely. Ziggy and Yuri, top 2. There's a Flamengo left back there, so it doesn't look like Abner made it in. If any of you've had very quick eyes, you might have seen that. I think Ziggy. I think there's going to be a weird one, like maybe Campuzano, Ziggy, Yuri, Mike, yeah, the whole lot, everyone in. Gabriel in there, he's deserved it. I think him and Ibanez have been fairly close on average ratings. I don't know which one is going to be higher. Mark Tripney saying Ziggy, Alberto, Everton, Abner. Everton deserves to be in there. Johnny Pound, Simon. Johnny Pound signs. Should we have a look then? Whoa, okay. No defenders. MJ's in there. Didn't expect MJ to be in there. That's really impressive. Everton Ribeiro, absolutely no shock there. And Ziggy and Yuri up top. Bustos didn't really have the time. I think team of the season will also be decided on Yuri's performances at Santos before he moved. But I'm very shocked to see MJ in there. It's going to be really interesting to look at our end of season stats and see how he performed. Maybe there just weren't any very good attacking midfielders this season, but surprised not to see any of the defenders in there, seeing as we had the best defensive record in the league. And no Ivan as well. That is a robbery, isn't it, Matt? Oh, Tiger Mask, you should do highlights video of the best bits of the season. I would love that. I would love that so much. I just don't have the time. I mean, I would pay someone to do. I'd pay a lot of money for someone to do that. Especially they'd have to go through the stream archive. It would be crazy difficult to do. If anyone even wants to take a small stab at that, then DM me on Twitter and we'll sort out a fee. I certainly don't have the time to be doing that. I don't even have the time to do normal episodes anymore. Yeah, massive robbery there for the defence. Abner not involved. Weird. Anyway, it's a weird one. Best Player in the World award. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be one of ours. But hang on. Ah, it's Neymar. Hang on, it's MJ. It's not MJ. MJ, though, in the team of the season. Who'd have thought it? Fairy tale ending there. Campeonato Brasileiro Serie A champions. There's MJ. Thiago Maia, huge. Which it feels like every player. I can't think of a single player in our starting 11 who I don't love. Maybe MJ. bit of a strained relationship with his performances. Maybe Marcinho for a while, but he certainly proved himself this season. Let's take a look at the messages. No cutscene. No Angry Phil Collins. Angry Phil Collins not bothered then, really. Fair enough. So Pep Guardiola wins World Best Manager of the Award. Come on, not even a shout for that. Next time, though. Next time. Bloody right next time. Well, when we win the treble and the Club World Cup. So Club World Cup at Ibrox. Who's that against? Of course. Of course. What? What? Oh. What? Oh, it's a semi-final. And a final. Oh, cool. Okay, next episode, Club World Cup. 2 legs. We've just got to beat, presumably, the Asian Cup champions, I'm guessing. And then, I wonder who that'll be. Oh, City. City in the final. City in the final. And a real team as well. Yeah, big. I'm really happy to see that. Very happy to see a real team. So a treble is still on this season. Next season, we may have to go for the quadruple. Or I think Manchester City, that's going to be a really interesting test of this side. Man City. Well, we've got to beat Sanfrecce. And also, with Zico being snubbed for the best manager in the world, instead of, with Pep. I wonder who won the Champions League, actually. Who do we reckon won the Champions League? Do you think Man City won the Champions League? Pleasure Horn are a real side, aren't they? They're an African team, aren't they? Pretty sure they're a real side. Who won the Champions League then? Oh, is it not finished yet? Is it a fake African team? I thought it was real. That does sound like a real team, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound like a real team? How is there not been the... Maybe it's not been played yet. Oh, Pleasure Horn are fake. Oh, well. For some reason I thought they were real. Who won the league then? Must be Man City. Oh, they're still in the middle of it. Okay, yeah, of course. Of course. Ricardo, Pleasure Horn sounds like... There's some crazy African team names, all right? Give me a break. Give me a break. I'm high. I'm high on endorphins after winning the double. So, we've still got a lot of fun to come in this season. We've got a World Cup for Zico. When do we make the decisions on that? South American Best Player Award. That's going to be an interesting one. That's going to be a really interesting one. Obviously, Ziggy's already won that before from Serie B. Obviously, we won't be playing the testimonial. So, next episode, Saturday, Club World Cup. And then, next Tuesday, this time next week, we're going to be straight into the World Cup. So, we've got a fun amount of stuff to come. Yeah, get your likes on the stream. Good shout, Ian. If you've enjoyed this episode, if you've enjoyed winning the double, then smash that effing LB. So before we go, I need to go and have a shower. I am hot. It is Brazilian temperatures at the moment where I am. What did we want to look at here? Yeah, club performance. Let's decide now in the chat who is our player of the season. Take a look at this one. So I prefer to look at this one, I think. Is this what I want? No, what do I want? Player results? Yeah, this is the one. It's a shame you can't sort this. No, you can't sort it. So, highest average rating. Just actually, hang on, does it show highest average rating in here? No, it doesn't. Actually, we'll have a look at this one first. So I'm not too fussed about this. Good, we're playing a short pass possession game. That's what we're meant to be playing. We've had only 51% average possession. It's quite low. Expected that to be higher. We always have more shots. Goals spread out pretty evenly. It's all through balls. Not a lot there, really. Final shooting success rate for the season. Ziggy 29, Yuri 33, Bustos 33. That's pretty impressive. MJ 22, not surprising. And Roni in there. Roni is our 5th highest goal scorer, most of which in the Libertadores. That's impressive. Surprised Everton's not appearing in any of these. I guess he wasn't at the club long enough. Impressive for Yuri Alberti to come in and score 15 in half a season. I thought he scored more than that. Is this in the league? Oh, this is just in the league. Ibanez winning the most headers. The headmaster living up to his name. Gabby marginally better on the deck, but not much. Thiago Maia making a lot of tackles in the midfield. That's pretty impressive. No Campazano in there. Anyway, where we really make the decisions is in here, I would say. Overall records. Club World Cup to come. Very excited about the Club World Cup. But we'll look at overall. So highest rating, Bustos 6.4, Ziggy 6.6. Oh, Yuri 6.8. Not surprising, really. Ziggy with 31 goals for the season. Who got the most assists? Marcinho with 11. Marcinho with 11 assists, a 5.9 rating. It's not bad. Ibanez and Gabby no goals, 5.9 and 5.8 between them. It's difficult to get a 6 average rating for a defender. Both of them played exactly 49 games. I was thinking, I mean, Everton Ribeiro, 6.3, pretty good. He only played 27 games, 7 assists and 7 goals. It's pretty good. Scored only 2 goals less and only 3 assists less than MJ in almost half the games. Yeah, 17 assists from the fullbacks is pretty impressive, isn't it? Pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive stuff. I mean, that's the way we play. Marcinho, top assist, is pretty impressive. We considered selling him. Ziggy, obviously the standout. 31 goals in 46 games. I mean, what a strike rate that is. That is, you know, that's World Player of the Year strike rate for me. Abner played most games. That's an interesting one, Solo. Good shout. I think we can, Enrique, I agree. I think Marcinho now has earned the 9 shirt now. We can take went from 999 to 99. Now he's 9. Yuri's goal to game. Good shout. Yeah, 18 games, 15 goals. Bloody hell. I mean, someone was saying that Arnaldo and Bustos coming in probably won it for us. Bustos with 13 goals in 26 games, pretty impressive. And look at, yeah, that's a great shout as well. Not a single yellow for Ibanez and Gabriel. They're just strolling the league. Both of them Rolls Royces. Rolls Royce defenders. So for me, player of the season, it's hard to look anywhere other than Ziggy. Everton Ribeiro, though, 6.3. Bustos has been great. But then Ibanez has been an absolute rock at the back. I feel like Ibanez has probably had an equally important role, as Gabby has as well. It's just so hard to pick. Going down that list, there's not a single player. I think the only player maybe who's slightly underwhelmed this season for me is Campuzano. He got 6 assists. 6.1 rating is really good. Really, really good. Yeah, I mean, second part of the season, or end of the season, the business end, Yuri Alberto and Everton Ribeiro were the reason that we did it. That's the reason that probably the reason that we won the league. All right, we'll pick one per sector. I like it, Nephilim. That's a good shout. So for goalkeeper, I'm going to give it to Fabiano because he was a great option. Oh, no, okay. Oh, Quidzy, we didn't even look at his stats. 6.1, that's not bad. He played 38 games. Only 4 goals and 8 assists, though. A little bit disappointing. Love to see Igor getting the 1 there. Defenders, can you ignore the Brazilian Trent Alexander-Arnold, the assist leader for the side? Does take a lot of the corners, but Marcinho was great. I think it's going to be Ibanez for me in defence. Midfield, it's got to be Everton. Just for winning us the league, basically. Without him, I don't think we would have done it. And up top, it's close between Ziggy and Yuri. I think we're going to have to give it to Ziggy. I think that's it. I think we decided there. Igor, yeah, good shout. 1 goal in 12 appearances. That's a pretty good return rate. And Brazza, the highest rated defender at the club, 5.9. Is he 5.9? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. But anyway, what a season. Incredible season. Is there anything else we want to look at before we go? Or should we call it a day there? It's been a long and exciting stream. Thank you all for joining me on this incredible journey with this incredible side. Think back now to, when was it? October, November. When you first watched the intro. You learned all about this side. I really didn't think we'd get this far so quickly. I thought we'd struggle. But we've come a long, bloody long way. We've still got a way to go. At least 1 game in the Club World Cup to come on Saturday. At Ibrox as well. Where's the... Does it tell you where the final is? Doesn't tell you. Doesn't tell you where that is either. Roll on Ibrox, absolutely. So thank you for joining me, as ever. A great stream, great chat. I love you all. Vamos Ponte. I'll see you in a bit.